Hey team, I had a few really good questions that I want to go through today. Do kettlebell exercises really work? Is 20 minutes kettlebell workout is enough? Can I build muscle with kettlebells only? And can I lose belly fat with kettlebells? All right, without further ado, let's dive into that. Do kettlebell exercises really work? For day-to-day life, for most kind of general users, the kettlebell is actually the tool which will be most effective and time efficient because it combines strength, cardio and flexibility in one workout. And if your goal to build muscle, improve endurance, increase power and enhance everyday functional strength like lifting kids, carrying the bags, garden, yard work is absolutely the tool that you need to introduce into your life, or at least to test it out and try. The most important part is that even one kettlebell can replace a bunch of machines and reduce decision making. I don't know if you ever walked into the gym and you just can't decide, should I do this machine, should I use this machine, like going from one end to another, trying to put a workout together. When you walk into the garage or outside and you have just one kettlebell, decision been made. So that's only tool you can use. And that's why exactly I refuse to buy any machines or squat racks into my home setup, purely just so I don't have to decide and think about what should I do today. I know exactly what I need to do and what tool I'm going to use. You stick to the basics like squats, hinge, push, row. All these exercises should be main part of your workouts because it's easier to progress, easier to add reps and notice how you're getting stronger so you can increase the weight over the time. Is a 20 minutes kettlebell workout enough? Yes, absolutely. And if it's done with the correct intensity, proper form and focus, you will have great 20 minutes workout that not only most effective but also easily can fit in your busy schedule. It's much easier to find 20 minutes in a day than 1 hour or 90 minutes. With those 20 minutes workouts, you can really focus on, even if you want to focus on specific body parts, like you can really dial in and put some proper workout into that. Those workouts will provide you both with strength and conditioning in one session. Think of grind and ballistic exercises. For the grind, time under tension, focused exercises like squats, presses, rows. When ballistic can really increase your heart rate, exercises like swings, clean, snatches, and combination of those two, grinds and ballistic, will really can give you the most for your back in the shortest period of time. And that's why even 20 minutes will deliver great results. Can you build muscle with kettlebells only? Absolutely. The weight is the weight. It doesn't matter on the shape, if it's round, triangle, hexagon. As soon as your muscles under the tension, under the load, you have to respond to that, get stronger and grow. If your goal to become a bodybuilder, compete, gym would be much better choice for you. However, for most of my clients who are just regular dads, busy professionals, they just want to feel better, they want to look a bit leaner, a bit more athletic, the kettlebells will be enough. The key points over here is to make sure you're using progressive overload and focusing on compound movements, because I've seen same mistakes done over and over again. People would buy, let's say, their first kettlebell, 16 kilos, and they stuck with that for years without increasing, because initially they felt like it worked, it was enough, but then it kind of stopped because next kettlebell costs money and it's a bit of a friction initially. You're like, oh, should I buy it, should I not? Because you're not getting results. With 16 kilos, you haven't got the next one up. Some people would just leave it and drop it and stop training with the kettlebells. However, if you keep progressing, keep adding resistance, give your muscles reason to grow, you will start noticing that you're getting stronger, fitter. There's few ways to progressive overload. Is through volume. Think about sets or adding reps, intensity, the weight that you're using, so upgrading your kettlebell bit by bit as you're getting stronger. As a result, you will build a strong athletic physique without needing barbells, dumbbells, or huge home setup or going into the gym. And most important question, can I lose belly fat with kettlebells? And the answer is yes and no. And here's why. Number one, you can't spot reduce fat. You can't just target one specific area and reduce belly fat. As the fat is going or melting, or you're burning through the fat, it will go through different areas. Depends on the genetic, depends where you tend to store the fat. It will go from certain area. However, as it goes down, it will go down from all the areas, and eventually it will go from around the belly as well. So you need to be in a calorie deficit to lose fat. However, you don't want to burn through the muscle mass as well. So that's why resistance training is important, because your body treated as an essential tissue. It will help you to hold and build muscle as well. So while you're burning fat, you're staying stronger and more muscular. Boosting metabolism through strength and conditioning. Again, even through day-to-day activity, if you've done the training quite consistently, you feel much more energized. You're more likely to do certain tasks. You're more likely to go for a walk, lift things, because you have the strength in you. Simple things like that will burn more calories through the days. In most cases, as soon as you start training, and eating habits improve as well. When you train hard, you don't want to undo all the hard work with the poor diet. You're paying attention a little bit more to nutrition, eating better. As a result, it's not directly the kettlebells make you lose fat, but your habits start adapting. All that can really help you to reduce the belly fat, reduce overall fat, and you can start feeling leaner, more energized, and stronger. So bottom line, the fat loss is calorie deficit. In combination with the training, you will get results. Kettlebells definitely make the process faster, more enjoyable, but food choices will matter the most. I hope that cleared some of the questions you had. If you're interested to start training with the kettlebells, want to add and test the kettlebells in your home setup, check out my follow-along workouts and other videos. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below.